có ước kế có thọ diện âm nhạc，显示这支演示呢是北京火一演出，会的军重新守备部门。交代が終わった後は大きな中の手に交代した新聞君が大きな文具を支援します。
请各位游客谅解，谢谢。皆様にご案内申し上げます。雨のため応急招集交代儀式は中止になりました。どうもすみません。 시민 여러분께 다시 한번 양해 말씀드리겠습니다. 오늘 세 번째 완국수문장 교대이식 행사는 우천으로 인하여 취소되었습니다. 시민 여러분의 많은 양해 부탁드립니다. 다음 완국수문장 교대...
저 나와야지.
I'm in Pocheon with some of my friends. They took me on a little trip. It's kind of it's north of Seoul, about an hour and a half drive. And we are at this little they make Makgeolli. It's a Korean alcoholic drink. I think it's made from rice. I'm not sure, but so we're kind of there's a little museum here, I guess, and they have you see those jars over there, those huge jars. They have Makgeolli in there. My goodness. Last night I went out to the clubs and I got back home at 7, and then my friends I was supposed to meet them at a train station at 10, but I totally overslept and they came and picked me up in their car and I felt like a jerk. This is them.
어. 네, 알았어.
Can you explain this game?
I don't know. It just game is just a test.
But if you win,
If I win, I was the king.
you would be the king.
Yeah,
So this is like an old traditional
Yeah,
Korean game.
Yeah, traditional.
Do you know the name of it?
Two-ho name is two-ho.
Two
Two mean is through.
Uh-huh.
Ho is mean I don't know exactly. What are you doing, huh?
So these are the jars that has that Makgeolli, the Korean alcoholic beverage. They're pretty huge. These things are monstrous. Hopefully I'll be able to taste some. I'm just gonna open up one of these jars. Oh yeah, and they have really cool, there was a wall outside that had beer bottles, and this is made from bottles, and that's actually, looks like it's plastic, but it's glass. That's pretty cool. This is inside the museum. We're actually going to be able to get to taste some of this good old-fashioned makgeolli. It's a really nice museum though. The only problem is that I can't really read anything because it's all in Hangul.
Oh, this is a cabinet. Alcohol cabinet.
The alcohol cabinet, otherwise known as a restroom for women. Whose hand is that?
Disco. Just some famous
What?
actor.
Sexy hand. Right now I'm in Korea's National Arboretum, and there was this guide that was explaining about the trees and things, and he took about like 15 minutes for each tree. So we decided to leave him behind because he was too boring.
So boring.
And actually he was speaking English to me, so I was surprised.
Wow.
It's very nice here though. Very nice park. Oh, the carp. Oh my god, those things are monstrous. That is a monster carp. Koi.
They're my friends.
I hope so.
Yeah. So
Fat beasts. So we're about to leave the Arboretum, and I noticed some things. As you can see, those dudes over there. So kind of like hiking is kind of like a hobby for, I mean, it's not just for older people, but a lot of like middle-aged and older people like to go hiking. And when they go hiking, it's not like, all right, I'm just gonna like throw on my shoes and we'll go out. No, it's like full out. I'm gonna put on my special gear. I'm gonna like have I'm gonna have ropes. I'm gonna rappel down cliffs. I'm gonna have a knife and like harpoon a bear in the chest with it. Like, if Koreans do something, they do it like 100%. Even like riding their bike. Like, I just see all these guys decked out, even though like they're gonna be going like 5 minutes to their workplace or something like that. So that's something I've noticed. We are now on our way to get Galbitang. Galbi is beef and tang is like the soup or stew. And you see that monster of a restaurant right there? So apparently this is a famous place. What's the name of it?
송추 가마골.
Songju Kamago?
Yeah.
Gol. So we're on our way to get some tasty beef stew. Oh, this is really cool. And this is the beef soup. All right, this is Gangseogu, where I'm living in Seoul. It's about 8:30 and I just got off work on Thursday night. I was grading some book reports. It was funny because they were reading about Anne Frank, and there was a part where if they could make their own ending, like a new ending for Anne Frank, and somebody said that Anne Frank came back to life in 2012 in Seoul, and she started writing new books and was very famous. So the reason why I pulled out my camera is because I was just thinking about all the interesting smells that I smell when I'm walking down the streets of Korea. There's a lot of like, sometimes it just straight up smells like poop. So some of my coworkers, Heidi and Will, we go and play basketball together, but Heidi's not feeling well, she's sick, so only Will and I went. And we were playing with some Korean dudes that were really good, and I totally messed up my finger. It got dislocated. I don't think you can really tell right now, but it's this one right here. It's all swollen and upset. I don't know if it looks that bad, but yeah, it just happened. I gotta ice it up. Oh, it doesn't hurt that